up, everybody? It's me from Team Tech here, back in another video for you guys, and today we're going to talk about what it means to be pro. What exactly does pro mean? That name has been thrown around everywhere with every device: iPhone Pro, iPad Pro, MacBook Pro, Galaxy Pro, Ultra this, Ultra that, Max this. What does it all mean? Well, for today we're going to talk about the Galaxy Buds Pro. We've had the Galaxy Buds, we have the Galaxy Buds Plus, Galaxy Buds Live, and now we got the Galaxy Buds Pro. I've had the Galaxy Buds and the Galaxy Buds Plus, never experienced the Galaxy Buds Live just because that kind of form factor just wasn't for me. I never really got around to even buying and reviewing it, but I did invest in this to review it for you guys and compare it to the Airpods Pro today, since that's the standard for iPhones, and the Galaxy Bud lines have been the standard for the Galaxy line phones and most Android devices, since it's more compatible with those devices more so than it would be on iOS. So Pro, what does that mean?
Describe him to me!
To me, I think Pro with these devices means that it is the best it has to offer in that line. It is the professional model geared towards professionals, even though it doesn't really have a professional sound. I'll get into that in a little bit. And the noise canceling isn't very professional either, so it's not better than the Airpod Pros or the other Sony's true wireless earbuds. So we'll get into that. We'll talk about lots of things in this video with the Galaxy Buds Pro right after this. So design wise, this is the Galaxy Buds Pro case. Looks pretty nice, it's pretty light. Same case as Galaxy Buds Live, so you can use the Galaxy Buds Pro in the Galaxy Buds Live case, which is pretty nice. You have USB charging port in the back right there. And these are pretty light, and they have wireless charging capabilities. Here's how they look out the case. Pretty good magnetic seal when their headphones are in. You can shake it a little bit, the headphones will still stay inside, so that's pretty nice. You get a green light indicating that they are on. We have the mesh vent right there for canceling out wind noise. So when you run and there's a lot of wind, hopefully this does its job. It cancels out the wind noise when you're using noise canceling with your headphones. I noticed when other previous true wireless headphones, the Sony WH-800s, the wind noise would be worse with noise canceling on because it's just brushing against that microphone. So hopefully these do a good job. I haven't tested them out running, but I did test them out in the gym, and even without the fin on these headphones, they still stayed in my ear when it came to bench press and core exercises, shaking my head a lot. Not that I shake my head a lot on purpose, but just moving the head around, they stayed in pretty nice. It's a nice fit. I did use the earbuds or ear tips that came with the headphones, as they fit pretty fine. I'll talk about noise canceling and ambient sound and how that worked out in the gym in a little bit. But this is how they look. It's a nice little phantom black color. Got a nice little mesh black right here. A nice black silicone tip here. A little glossy finish here. I'm not a fan of the glossy finish. I do wish they kept it all matte black everything, but overall it's pretty nice. It's pretty light. It has nice internal microphones and outer microphones to cancel out noise and bring in noise that we'll talk about a little bit in this video. But overall, it's really good design. Galaxy Buds line have always had a good design to them, so A+ for that. I got a screen recording here for you guys, because one thing you need to know if you're buying the Galaxy Buds Pro and you have an iPhone, and I know if you have an iPhone you should have the Apple AirPods or AirPods Pro or Beats or whatever, but if you so happen to be like me and you're open to all tech and open to trying all things due to wanting good comfort or good sound quality over the other features, you're gonna buy these headphones and probably try them out, right? So the Galaxy Buds Pro, you need the app to use the headphones to their fullest potential when it comes to controlling ambient sound, controlling noise canceling, using the EQ, using their new feature where it's pretty much like voice to chat on the Sony XM4s. You're gonna want to use the app, right? So I have a screen recording up for you guys, and I go into the app, and the only headphones available are the Galaxy Buds Live and Galaxy Buds Plus. These are the only headphones that pop up on the screen. Therefore, I have nothing to connect to. Galaxy Buds Pro are not an option on here to connect 2, therefore I can't use the app, therefore I can't utilize the headphones to their fullest potential. They still work, you can still connect them to the iPhone, you just won't be able to have access to those features and control them through the app. So pretty much what I have to do to use noise canceling is I have to just guess how to turn it on and off. So it makes a sound to let you know what you're doing. So if I hold it on each earbud, or doesn't matter which earbud, as long as I press and hold, a noise will come up letting me know ambient sound is on, and a noise will come up again letting me know noise canceling is on. That's all I get. So if you have an iPhone, you're a discreet iPhone user, be aware of that. But if you have a Galaxy phone, obviously, or an Android, obviously you can use these headphones to their fullest potential. So just had to let you know that real quick. Now let's talk about the noise canceling and the ambient sound, since those are the only two features I really can test out with these headphones due to not having access to the app basically with these earbuds. So let's talk about noise canceling and ambient sound and compare those to the AirPods Pro. This is how they look in the ears from the front view. It looks pretty nice. It's not, you don't have that stem from the AirPods, like anything like that, or a giant ear hook from the Beats, or let alone just a giant body in general popping out of ears like the Bose or Sennheisers. So this is how it looks from the side profile. Here's the left side. Here's the right side profile. So they're pretty good. I think noise canceling is on. Let me press and hold to see. All right, no, this definitely just turned on ambient sound. And now that I'm talking to you guys with ambient sound turned on, it sounds like I'm talking through a cell phone. It sounds like something you would hear out of a cell phone quality. And that's okay. It's not natural sounding like the AirPods Pro's transparency mode, but it sounds like I'm talking through a cell phone right now, and that's the kind of quality I'm hearing by hearing my own voice with the ambient sound turned on. Now if I press and hold again, another sound will come up and it's noise canceling, and now I sound like I'm talking from inside of a box. So overall, I think the ambient sound is pretty good. Just like the AirPods Pro though, you have to turn it down to a certain volume so you can hear the outside noise, because if you had loud music, it's going to drown out anything regardless. So ambient mode sounds pretty good, but it sounds unnatural and like I'm talking through a phone, but way better than the Galaxy Buds Plus and the Galaxy Buds. Switch out to the AirPods Pro in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the AirPods Pro, now I put them in my ear, I'm not gonna lie, this is not me being biased. I kind of like the way the AirPods Pro fit a little better than the Galaxy Buds Pro. And I think the reason why is because the Galaxy Buds Pro, I think they're a little heavier than the Galaxy Buds. Maybe, I could be wrong if you get technical and look at the specs and the actual weight in grams, but when I put the AirPods Pro in, it feels lighter. It feels like I have a feather in my ear, and the Galaxy Buds Pro feels like I have maybe like a very small cotton ball. Because Galaxy Buds Pro really do protrude in your ear, and with here you do have just a little stem, and then they're just snug on the ear. I don't know, it could be the silicone tip. It might be the silicone tip and the way it fits in the ear, but the AirPods Pro are more comfortable, surprisingly. And that's saying a lot, because I thought the Galaxy Buds Pro, or the Galaxy Buds line, was more comfortable before. But right now I have ambient sound on, and my goodness. Okay. Yeah, the ambient sound or transparency mode on here is a lot better. It sounds natural. My voice doesn't sound like I'm talking as if it's a cell phone quality, like I'm talking through a phone right now into the camera. So it does sound a little better. And then when I put noise canceling on, it's a little better as well. Although with noise canceling with the Galaxy Buds Pro, my voice does sound like there's more of a passive noise isolation, because I can hear more of my voice with this noise canceling on as compared to the Galaxy Buds Pro. Switch back to the Galaxy Buds Pro for noise canceling test with music. Let's go. One thing to note with the Galaxy Buds Pro, when you're adjusting the earbuds because you think they might be slipping a little bit or they just feel a little weird, you do have to be mindful, since these do have that touch sensor on here. Holding it does turn off and on ambient sound. So if you're holding it too long and you're adjusting, you might turn it on and off. Or you might pause your music while you're adjusting it, because the sensors on here are kind of sensitive. That's one thing to know. All right, now we're going to talk about noise canceling quality and compared to AirPods Pro and sound quality. So we got Reo Speedwagon, Can't Stop Loving You, or Keep On Loving You, my bad. At half volume, I can still hear myself talk. The drums sound okay. Okay, so the vocals sound okay. These aren't a mind-blowing professional experience. This is why I really don't like it when companies call everything pro now. Come up with better names, because we all know the pro stuff costs like more than $500. And no, we're not talking about AirPods Max, because not even those are professional headphones, if we're going to be audiophiles here. But I'm sure they sound great. So we're going to try the AirPods Pro now, and listen to Reo Speedwagon, and see how that compares. But overall, it didn't sound too bad. At 100% volume, it distorts like a mug, and it hurts my ears, as most headphones at 100% volume would. And I can't imagine anybody listening to everything at 100% volume for a long period of time. If you do that, God help your hearing in the future. Praying for you, man. All right, we're gonna put this at 50% volume and see how that sounds. So let's play. Okay. I'm not gonna blast at 100% volume. I'm sure it probably does not distort, because Apple actually does a pretty good job of not distorting their music at high volumes, especially when they give it the Pro name. Alright, already having a hard time making these fit right. Alright, this is getting interesting. Alright, so after further testing with that certain song, the Galaxy Buds Pro have a more, I wouldn't say fuller sound, but it definitely has more of the lower end tuned up a little bit, and the SoundStage is a little bit more narrow. But AirPods Pro have a little bigger SoundStage, sounds a little wider, and the mids are definitely present. There's a lot of strength in the mids when it comes to AirPods Pro. It's always been that way. And there's not so much of that low frequency going on with the AirPods Pro compared to the Galaxy Buds Pro. So I'm gonna give the dub to the AirPods Pro when it comes to listening to stuff like Reo Speedwagon. So now let's try a hip hop track and see how those differ from each other. Sicko mode. Gonna test this out for hip hop. Right now I'm at 70%. The bass is present here. Alright, the AirPods Pro, when the song has bass, you can hear that bass. It's not thumping, it's not crazy, but you can hear it. It has a little bump to it. So, which is nice, and the vocals are still up front and present. The highs are nice and balanced. Everything is balanced with the AirPods Pro, so it was a plus for that. Now let's try the Galaxy Buds Pro and see if they can compare better or equally or less. There is more bass here on the Pros. Okay. The Galaxy Buds Pro have more bass. The vocals and highs are not good. The S's, yeah, the highs on here are too high. Alright, there's definitely more bass on the Galaxy Buds Pro when it comes to hip-hop songs, but the S's are really tss. You can hear them. They're pretty pronounced, and that's not good balance when it comes to the highs. And the mids are a little muddy. So, yeah, these actually don't sound too much different from the Galaxy Buds Plus. I feel like they're basically the Galaxy Buds Plus with noise canceling, with little tweaks here and there. And they're not that much different, but yet the price is up another $50. So, starting to feel a little some type of way about these headphones. So now we're listening to rock, the Galaxy Buds Pro. The de-essing on the song is okay, which is good. But in the end, doesn't even matter. The Galaxy Buds Pro sound good with rock. Everything is pretty balanced pretty well. Let's try the AirPods Pro now. I'd say they're about equal when it comes to this. Well, let me see the Galaxy Buds real quick. Say they're about equal. Again, the AirPods Pros have a little better strength in the mids. T-Swift, Galaxy Buds Pro. This song in particular has a lot of dynamics to it. You can hear stuff on the left, hear stuff on the right. The vocals are clear. Good with strings. These headphones do good with strings. Alright, AirPods Pro time. Oh, the strings sound really good. Maybe this track is really, really well produced, but they both sound about equal when it comes to T-Swift. Alright, we're gonna play some jazz and instrumentals and see how that sounds, compare it to each other, and move on. This is just a piano song from Apple Music. Don't know who this is. Nara Sofiani Hamart. Piano sounds good on these headphones. Not surprised. Nice, good piano bass with the low notes. Not bad. Alright, AirPod time. Oh, last test. Equal.
Future me here in a white tee because apparently the clip where I'm testing the mic quality didn't save on my camera, so here I am redoing it while I'm editing the current video you're watching right now. So right now I'm going to test the Galaxy Buds Pro mic quality. This is a mic test, testing the Galaxy Buds Pro in a fairly quiet room. This is a Galaxy Buds Pro mic test. Alright, now we're going to test the AirPods Pro, and you guys can compare them and tell me which one you think sounded better in the comments below. Now we're going to test the mic quality AirPods Pro to compare. This is a mic test of the AirPods Pro in a fairly quiet room. This is the mic quality test of the AirPods Pro. How does it sound? Alright, back to the video.
One other thing I didn't cover is audio latency. So I'm back again in the future as you're watching the video. I'm currently editing. Audio latency is fine. Now gaming latency. Testing gaming latency. Now I don't have control of the settings because it's not compatible with iOS apparently. Well, it's compatible. Obviously I'm using them, but what am I shooting at? I suck. I'd say they're equal. Alright, so now let's move on to my overall thoughts of both headphones. I want to talk about more, but I can't get into the app, so I can't really tell you about the other features. But I mean, I can't show you them, but I can tell you that this, I almost said Sony's. The Galaxy Buds Pro have pretty much a voice-to-chat feature like the Sony XM4s, where it will hear your voice and pick up on vibrations of your voice and put on ambient sound while you're talking, and then once you're done talking, voice cancel comes back on. Same feature as Sony XM4s, just call them a different name. Pretty cool. You can go with the high ambient mode or low ambient mode. High ambient mode brings in all the sounds, and for more natural ambient mode, you can go low ambient mode. They do have spatial audio, basically 360 audio with the Galaxy Buds, which is only enabled on Galaxy phones for right now. Only works on Samsung phones. Obviously not the iPhone, since I don't have the app. Can't access that feature at all. So it's supposed to give you like spatial audio experience, and you also have seamless connection where you can get seamlessly connect between Galaxy devices. You can share audio with your friends. Using the Galaxy Buds Pro, you can connect your headphones together to listen to the same song on the same phone. So that's pretty cool, and that's pretty much all the features that I can think of that they introduced that are kind of a big deal and kind of gimmicky. But overall, good features. You just need a Samsung phone to access these features. So overall thoughts. My overall thoughts is that if you have a Samsung phone, Galaxy Buds Pro.
But if you want better noise canceling and better transparency mode, get the AirPods Pro. It can work on Android and iOS. You'll just get the better of the AirPods Pro if you have an iOS device. So overall, it's $200. So it probably should have kept it the same price. The Galaxy Buds Plus, maybe $20 higher, not $200. I think the AirPods Pro are better bang for your buck if you're going to go that high. Just pay $50 more for better noise canceling and better transparency mode. But to each their own. So these are my thoughts on these headphones. I personally pick the AirPods Pro over that. So if this video helped you make a decision, or if it helped you get informed about these headphones, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. Stay tuned for my next video, and tune in for the next one. Peace.